In the moon goddess name, I reject you as my mate. Aw, look at you, Leah. It hurts, doesn't it?
She's not actually gonna do it, is she?
You said you love me, right? You told me you'd do anything to be with me. Well, now's your chance to.
I accept your rejection.
You okay?
Yeah.
You little bitch! I wasn't fucking finished talking. Do you even know how many girls would kill for the chance to be with me? And who the hell is this, your new boyfriend?
This is none of your business, outsider.
You don't get to tell me what is and isn't my business.
It's okay. They're not worth the effort.
Pay close attention, this woman is a wolf princess who stands above all others. For love, she willingly hid her true identity, quietly supporting her boyfriend as he rose to power. Yet on the very anniversary when she planned to reveal everything, he kissed another woman right in front of her. And it all began just hours earlier, when she decided to elope for love. Her name is Eliana, the only heir of the late Wolf King, a noble princess of the Wolf clan. But she would rather run barefoot through the forest than sit on a cold throne. To be with the man she loved, there she was willing to betray the entire pack. Her escape was stopped by her uncle Marcus, the pack's second in command. Marcus had always indulged her, even allowing her to live under the alias Leah as an ordinary student at the academy. But he could not accept that Eliana would abandon a whole kingdom for a man who didn't even know who she really was. Blinded by love, Eliana refused to listen. She insisted on choosing love above all else, even threatening death, demanding Marcus either let her go or imprison her. In the end, he relented. Not only did Marcus agree, he also formed an alliance with Derek as Silverwind Wolf Pack, clearing every obstacle in her path. Eliana no longer had to hide, she could finally stand openly beside the man she loved. Overjoyed, she rushed to the wishing tree where she and Derek first met, planning to give him the surprise of a lifetime on their one-year anniversary. She dreamed that once he learned she was a wolf princess, they would rule all wolf packs together. But as soon as she arrived, a stranger stopped her. A silver wolf named Cashin mistook her for a woman he had paid to accompany him to a ball. He needed a fake date to help him reclaim control of the Silverwind pack from his parents, and he thought Eliana was the hired girl. Pay close attention, this man abandoned his partner in public to climb the social ladder, humiliating her as a worthless and wanted orphan. What he never imagined was that the woman he trampled underfoot was the very wolf princess he had been desperately trying to please. And it all began the moment he was promoted to Alpha Wolf King. On screen, a man named Derek wraps his arm around a scheming woman and announces her as his new mate. The woman he heartlessly pushes aside is the one who stood by him from obscurity to power. When she confronts him, Derek and his new lover Alice respond with nothing but contempt and mockery. Derek has just become the new leader of the Stormridge Wolf Pack, ambitious and desperate to secure his position. In 2 days, the Kingdom's Grand Winter Solstice Ball will take place, and the noble wolf princess herself will attend. Derek plans to form an alliance with the wealthy Silverwind Pack, and the deal requires one figment made of noble status. In his eyes, the woman he always believed to be an orphan is no longer worthy of him. She would only disgrace him in public. Alice, the daughter of an Alpha Pack leader, is clearly the better choice to elevate his status. Standing beside him, Alice fans the flames, relentlessly insulting the woman, mocking her as a nobody unfit to interfere in pack affairs. Derek goes even further, warning her that he is now a supreme alpha, while she is merely a disposable omega. He even threatens to use his newfound authority to exile her completely. But as she faces betrayal and humiliation, the sorrow in her eyes sharpens into something cold and deadly. With a mocking smile, she reveals a shocking truth: she is no orphan at all. She hid her identity only to protect Derek's fragile, pitiful pride. What truly stuns him is her claim that she is a descendant of the Northwood Wolf Pack. Derek laughs it off, convinced it's just another lie meant to win him back. Furious, he prepares to punish her. Yet she only looks at him with disdain, warning him slowly and clearly that he knows nothing about who she truly is. So will this man really be foolish enough to exile a wolf princess? And when she appears at the Winter Solstice Ball 2 days later in her supreme, true identity, how will this traitor kneel and beg for mercy? Pay close attention, this woman, long regarded as the lowest and most worthless Omega, with being trampled and humiliated by her mate and his new lover just moments ago. Yet in the next second, she reveals a truth so shocking that it will shake the entire wolf race. And it all stemmed from one betrayal. The man she loved, Alpha Derek, chose power over loyalty. Now, he stands with another woman in his arms, forcing her to kneel and confess her mistakes. In their eyes, Ileana is nothing more than a disposable Omega, utterly without value. What they don't know is how terrifying the identity is that she has hidden all for the sake of a pure and unconditional love. Faced with betrayal and humiliation, Ileana finally stops pretending. With a cold smile, she tells Derek that he has no idea who she really is. She hid her identity because she never wanted him to approach her for power or status. All she desired was a love untouched by greed or ambition. Reality, however, struck her cruelly that man loves only power and wealth. What is even more laughable is that everything Derek prides himself on was merely Ileana's charity. She exposes the truth. His alliance with the richest pack in the kingdom, the Silver Wine Wolves, existed only because she quietly paved the way. Without her, a nobody like Derek, a low-ranking alpha, wouldn't even be qualified to meet them. Without her, he and his new lover wouldn't even deserve to stand in the same room as her. As her words fall, Ileana's presence erupts. She declares with absolute authority that she is no weak Omega at all, but the biological daughter of the late great Alpha Wolf King Lawrence. The true Wolf Princess Ileana. Born noble, she has never bowed nor begged to anyone. Derek and the woman beside him are stunned for a moment and burst into harsh laughter. They mock her, convinced she has gone mad and fabricated an absurd lie. Derek sneers at her worn clothes, ridiculing her as unfit even to be a maid, let alone a princess. To them, her confession is nothing more than a desperate farce by a woman abandoned. As the mockery continues and disbelief hardens, the warmth in Ileana's eyes disappears completely. And Derek, having fully torn away all pretense, makes a decision he will regret for the rest of his life. In the name of the Moon Goddess, he publicly dissolves their bond. Derek believes he has cast off a burden, never realizing that what he has just discarded is the future of the entire kingdom and his only salvation. A storm that will sweep through the wolf race is about to begin. What price will he pay for today's choice? And now that the princess has reclaimed her throne, how will Ileana teach these to what true despair really means? Just because the girl was the lowest Omega in the pack, her mate, the future Alpha, publicly rejected her at the coming-of-age ceremony. He even demanded that she kneel and beg, offering her the chance to become nothing more than his pet. Everyone expected the girl, Leah, to collapse in tears. Instead, what she did next stunned the entire crowd. Facing the constant humiliation from her scumbag mate Derek, Leah endured the crushing pain in her heart and declared with unwavering resolve that she accepted the rejection. The moment the words left her lips, a mysterious contract backlash struck. And Derek was suddenly seized by a tearing, agonizing pain as well. Her refusal to submit didn't humiliate her, it humiliated him. Enraged and embarrassed, Derek stepped forward, ready to strike her. But a tall figure suddenly appeared, firmly pulling Leah behind him in protection. Derek sneered at the unfamiliar outsider, warning him not to interfere. Yet the mysterious man merely looked at him coldly, his overwhelming presence freezing Derek in place. Leah glanced at the man shielding her, then at the ex-mate who looked down on her with contempt. In that moment, all lingering attachment vanished. With a cold smile, she told Derek that they had never belonged to the same world and that today's decision would one day haunt him with endless regret. Then she turned away without another glance. Raising her head, Leah looked at the mysterious man beside her and made a shocking request. Did the contract-made agreement he mentioned earlier still stand? The man's lips curved into a faint smile as he accepted without hesitation. At the very instant their agreement was sealed, an unprecedented surge of power bound them together. Leah froze in disbelief. She had formed a brand new mate bond with this mysterious man. Who is he, really? And how will he help Leah unleash a dazzling revenge upon her former mate and the entire wolf pack?